No, your specific person cannot reject you. I know a lot of people say that they can reject something that you are sending out to them, but that is not true. No manifestation that you are creating in your life can reject you. So if you are manifesting a house, a car, a boat, a job, staying at a job, a specific person to date, to marry, to be friends with, if you are trying to change your relationship with a family member, they cannot, and I cannot stress that enough, they cannot reject you. I have coached well over 1,500 people, and trust me, these people are thinking the exact same thing that you are thinking. I want to hire you for this job because you want that job. I want to marry you because you want to marry me. What is standing in your way? Because they cannot reject you. This is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. I love you, and I truly, truly appreciate it. I am a life coach, and I am here to change the way you see what is going on in your reality. And because I have a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I do know I haven't done a video in 2 weeks, so quick. I'm sorry, I've been sick. Going forward, y'all know I take Friday off. I am getting a little run down. It's just me. It's just little old me and my daughter when she helps me out, which has been a lot lately. So I'm going to be taking Saturday off. If you are a current Lucifer client, and I do have a package called Lucifer, it is to get you out of your hell loop. It is a month with Susie to be able to drastically change your life for the better. Going forward, unless you are a Lucifer client, Fridays and Saturdays, I will be taking off. And I will not be responding to messages during that time because I, like everybody else, do need a break. Business hours are 9 to 7, Sunday through Thursday, Chicago time. I tell everybody Chicago time because you can easily look it up on Google. What time is it in Chicago right now? And it will tell you exactly what time zone I'm on. I love you guys, and changing your lives is my mission on earth. And I have absolutely no problems doing that, but occasionally I do need a break. Let's get back to our video. Can your specific person or anything else you are consciously creating in your life reject you? Absolutely, positively not. I'm going to say that again. No, nope, nada, not happening, nowhere, no how, no way can whatever you create in your reality reject you. You're all going, but Susie, how come I'm not getting it? Well, that's the fun part, because that's what I hear from my clients all the time. And I wish somebody had told me this many moons ago when I first started manifesting, because had they told me, stop manifesting, nothing you are creating can reject you, it would have drastically changed my life like that overnight. Instead, I was told, change my story, stop thinking the negative things, don't go down the rabbit hole, stop talking to people who don't support you. And I was confused as heck. So what I'm going to do for you, my beautiful ducklings, is tell you, you are the one rejecting whatever it is you're creating if you don't have it. How are you rejecting it? But Susie, I'm not seeing any changes. But Susie, it's not showing up in my 3D. But Susie, I'm asking the question and you said it worked, but I don't see results. But Susie, what if I have doubts? But what if I have resistance? But what if those negative thoughts take over? What if I have a bad day? I don't feel like affirming today, Susie. Do I still need to affirm? So I'm going to put this in a nutshell. Yes, you need to affirm somehow, some way, in a forward focus motion. You have to have tunnel vision. So race horses, they put blinders on them so that when they are racing, They can't see what's on the side of them. So they're literally only seeing what's in front of them. When you become a conscious creator, you want to call it manifesting, you want to call it whatever you want. I don't like manifesting because it means I am wishing for something I don't have. So I'm going to say this phrase, this question, this statement, and pray it shows up, but I don't really see it showing up. So I came up with consciously creating and focus forward so that you could decide what you want and then you could focus on your end goal. So in a specific person analogy, I want to be happily married to Jared. For those that are new subscribers, thank you for joining my channel. I always use Jared. In place of Jared, please substitute your specific person's name. If you have no specific person, you can use a phrase like my love. Why am I happily married to the love of my life? My love and I have an amazing relationship. So you don't have to have a name, but if you have a name, I say it all the time, say their full name. There are a lot of seniors, juniors, seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths in this world. And if you are manifesting a Jared, that is Jared the fifth, and you are just saying, why am I happily married to Jared? You can get any one of those 5 Jareds if they're still alive. Think about it. The more specific you are in a general way, the universe is allowed to do their job. So go back to, why am I happily married to Jared? Because Susie said so. Well, here's the thing. If I'm walking around saying, but I don't know if he loves me, I don't know if he wants to be with me, manifesting is manipulating. My best friend said that she's been trying to manifest her specific person for 10 years, and she's not been able to do it for 10 years. My coworkers tell me to give up on this person. My family members don't like him. You are putting out there into your focus forward every reason why this cannot possibly happen. So you are making the universe go, stop, we're not going to bring you Jared. It can't go around this stop sign of you saying, I'm not seeing changes. I'm not getting any results. Why is this not working? Because in reality, when we came to conscious creation, what started happening is we all started looking for evidence. So we're not seeing the evidence. And being a cop's daughter, evidence is talking to you, texting you, calling you, showing up for dates, asking you to move in with them, asking you to marry them, actually marrying them. Those are evidence. Well, here's the problem. You're asking for evidence that you're celebrating your first anniversary and you are in no contact. First, you have to break contact. Then you have to go out on a date. Then you have to get 365 days of being with this person under your belt. So let's say, for example, it took 35 days. That gives us a nice 400 number. So 35 days to be fully committed with your specific person. Now you have 365 days to go. So you are celebrating your first anniversary 400 days from now. And you are looking for evidence that you're celebrating your first anniversary. You got to wait 400 days to get that. So what does that do? It puts you in doubt, resistance, chaos, and you rejecting them because you're not celebrating your first anniversary. You can't celebrate it in 60 days. I literally had a client who got married from the day I started working with her to marriage in 60 days. But in order to celebrate your first anniversary, you have to add 365 to 60, which is 425 days. Could you imagine 425 days of looking for evidence that you're celebrating your first anniversary? You're going to be looking out the window. Oh, where is he? Oh, my phone went off, but I didn't get a text from him. It was from my best friend. Oh, Nope, that Facebook message is from my sister. Oh, that's from my daughter. Oh, that's from mom. I know I have to answer mom's phone call, but why isn't it, Jared? Because you're looking at this from the wrong perspective. When I tell you guys to celebrate your 10th anniversary, I pick on the balcony scene in Paris. Y'all celebrating your 10th anniversary on the balcony in Paris. You just spent 24 hours flying from, I'm going to use the US for example, the United States. So I have to leave the little small town I live in Missouri, and I have to fly to Tulsa, Kansas City, or Chicago so I can connect to, say, New York or Miami. So then I can go from New York or Miami to maybe London, and London to Paris, because I can't get a direct flight from where I live to Paris. So now we're traveling, and we've spent 22 hours traveling. We check into the hotel. You've been traveling for 24 hours. You feel dirty. You're tired. You're kind of jet lagged from, flying all over the world. You have this beautiful balcony scene set up. You go out on the balcony and your person goes, "Happy anniversary, babe. I love you. I'm going to bed now." Sets their glass down and walks into the room. If you planned this dinner the second night you were actually in Paris, you stand a better chance of getting closer to that scene you are creating. Why does that scene not get you your relationship? Because you are focusing on one cup of coffee, one glass of champagne, one toast to guarantee you a happy lifetime. Well, one cup of coffee does not give you 50 years. So I had a coffee cup for 20 years. Now I have a new coffee cup because my coffee cup broke. It was devastating. It was an Alabama mug. It was the perfect size and shape. But one day it just decided to fall out of my hand, fly into my coffee table. My coffee table, which is glass, does not have a nick or a scratch in it, but my mug was destroyed. One scene can make your relationship or destroy your relationship. Because what happens on your 10th anniversary if you really don't go to Paris? You based your whole relationship on that balcony scene in Paris. And because you based your whole relationship on it, you didn't get it. Well, then 2 weeks after your 10th anniversary, you didn't plan anything. Now they ask you for a divorce. You're devastated because you thought you did 10 years, you were done. 18,262 cups of coffee is what it takes for 50 years. 18,262 days. Do not plan one scene for a 50-year marriage. What you basically do is you talk about how wonderful this person is, how amazing this person is, how this person adds value to your life, how they want to be with you, how they go out of their way to make you feel good. It's not about what Jared does for me. It's about how I feel in the relationship. So if I feel icky, I'm rejecting the relationship. If I feel icky, and it could be level 1 icky, or it could be DEFCON 10. That submarine could be all the way at the bottom of the ocean because I feel so icky. I'm hiding. I'm pulling the covers over my head because I'm miserable. I'm going to reject him. You are going down the rabbit's hole. You're not feeling good. Your person reached out to you. You actually got to see them, and now it's been 2 weeks and you haven't heard from them. Or another 2 months have gone by because you are aggressively affirming. He texts me, or he takes me out on a date. Go to your end. Every time one of my clients goes to the end and talks about the fact that it feels good to be happily married to Jared, their person shows up. Because when they're hearing through the energetic bubble, the one consciousness that you feel good because they're in your life, bam, they show up. And then they disappear. Heads up, they disappear. Because the chances of them actually knocking on your door on bended knee with flowers in hand and a ring box are slim. It typically takes 3 to 6 months to go from no contact to fully committed. And that is engaged, married, living together. Fully committed can be one of those. If you are not wanting marriage, a fully committed relationship could be you are exclusively dating, nobody else. You're not quite living together, but they have made that conversation with you that says you are the one. So many people forget what it is like to be courted. Courted is an old-fashioned word. We meet this person. We go on a date with them. We think we're deeply connected to them. We don't even truly know this person. And now we want to move in with them, marry them, and have a baby with them. Slow down. Enjoy the dating process. Enjoy spending time with them, because your life starts the moment you feel good. You don't have to clean up your shit, because when you go from single Susie to happily married Susie, your shit changes. Because now you have a whole bunch of new things. He doesn't put the laundry in the laundry basket. He shaves and he's got hair clippings all over the bathroom sink. He doesn't put the toilet seat down. He leaves his dirty dishes on the coffee table. He is not respecting you by telling you that he got off work late and he's on his way home. There's always going to be something that we can go down the rabbit's hole and choose to make a problem in the relationship. So rule number 1 in conscious manifesting, once you start, you can never stop. Because once you stop, it goes bye-bye. And how easy is it actually to say, why am I happily married to Jared? So sorry. Excuse me. Why am I happily married to Jared? Why am I happily married to Jared? Jared's going to do nice things that make me feel good. And because he does these wonderful, nice things that make me feel good, I am not going to be worried about what he's doing when he's at work. I'm not going to be worried if he goes 2 blocks to the grocery store and talks to people. The only thing I am going to be worried about is what we're having for dinner tonight, or who's making coffee tomorrow morning. What outfit am I going to be wearing when he makes coffee? Because in 18,262 days, I'm going to change my clothes 18,262 times. I'm going to have a different coffee mug. I'm going to have a different brand of coffee, unless you're a coffee snob and you only drink Dunkin' Donuts. But somebody gives you something that's not Dunkin' Donuts as a gift, you're going to try it. Your cars are going to change. The place you live may change. The people you associate with may change. You are banking one scene on 18,262 days. You are rejecting this person showing up in the most fun, loving way possible. When you talk to your friends, men, women, I don't care who you are. When you talk to your friends, this person is amazing. They're wonderful. Do not tell your friends that your person is a douchebag, or she's a bitch, or she's driving me crazy. He is just so disrespectful. Because when you do that, they're going to run away again. And then you're back to square one of starting. Instead, pick one coach, one technique. Do it for 30 days. If you get results, do it for another 30 days. So now you're at 60 days. If you get results from that 60 days, go 90 days. Because the more you say, why am I happily married to Jared? The more he's going to want to show up. If you say, why am I happily married to Susie? She's going to want to show up. Why does it feel so good to be happily married to Jared? is 100% about how I want to feel when I am married to Jared. Think about what you are consciously creating. Don't talk about, I'm depressed, I'm sick, things aren't working out, I'm not seeing results. Instead, do what Jim Carrey says. Turn around and say, it's here, it's here, it's here. Because the more you say, I got it, it's mine, life is amazing, because I'm happily married to Jared, that's exactly what you're going to get. I love you. Have an absolutely positively an amazing day. And as always, leave me a comment and let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.